Hey everyone, I am Sir James, and this is
Me and Lydia.
And together we are Sir and Lydia. We're going to talk to you a little bit about our song After All, which is on the newly released EP, which you all should be listening to right this minute. We're going to do a little bit of a behind the song series over the next few weeks and give a chance for you all to learn a little bit more about the song and hear from us, and for us to be able to express the stories and the cool ideas that we had behind it, so you can get a bit of insight. After All was a song that I started writing. It was one that I initiated, and it was actually written by accident, or the original idea for it, which was the piano melody, the chords at the start of the song, and in the verses, little descending line. I came up with it one day. I went to sit at the piano, and because I'm a clunky, horrible, terrible pianist, and I never play piano on any of our records, because that's what Mia does, for good reason. And I sat down and wanted to play out these chords, and of course got my fingers all in the wrong places, and it actually sounded kind of cool. So I figured out what I did and thought, that's actually pretty cool, and started turning it into a song. And I eventually worked on it a little bit and came up with a full tune, or so I thought. And I took it to our first rehearsal when Mia and I decided we want to start working together. I said, hey man, this is a song that I've written, I kind of like it, it's pretty cool, it's pretty much done, so you could probably just learn it and then we'll figure it out. She learned in 2 minutes, and I was like, sweet, that's done. And lo and behold, I came back to rehearsal next week, and Mia said...
I came back with this part that I was thinking, maybe this could be a bridge, and so I showed it to James.
Yeah, and it was, I just sat there and I had listened to her play the bridge, and sang along to it, and I just thought, no way, this is so good. This has to be the chorus. This is going to be the best part of the song. And so there I was, thinking that the song was finished and being a little bit skeptical, I don't know if we need to add anything more to it. Yeah. Ended up, being the biggest section of the song, which was great.
Yeah. And James and I wrote this pretty equally, pretty 50-50. I wrote the chorus, and I wrote in a lot of backing vocals and a little bit of the lyrics, and James had obviously written the majority of the verses and the majority of the lyrics as well. Yeah. So the meaning of it.
Yeah, I think so. It's not autobiographical for anybody out there who's listening to this, thinking they're gonna get a sneaky insight into my personal life. You'll have to try harder than that. It's depicting a relationship that's breaking down, but even though it's not in a great place, both members of the relationship realize that it's worth continuing and it's worth working on and developing, because they ultimately don't want to be apart from each other. It's depicting something like a fight that's happened between the two people, and one of them has left and stormed off, and so the song and the lyrics are each person's take on the situation, and how even though they're hurt, they still want to be together and they want to make things work.
Yeah, that's right. And I remember James coming up to me one day and saying, I don't know about this song anymore. It's I don't know if it's as good as I was thinking it would be. We'd been rehearsing this song for quite a few times now, so it gets drilled into your head and you get sick of it after a while. Yeah. And then I think it was about a week later, we did a performance in front of a few of our peers at our university. And a lot of them came up to us after that performance and they said, wow, what was that song? What was that song that you sang? And we were like, After All. Yeah. So now,
there you go.
Now we're thinking it's going to be the single of our EP. Yeah,
which is really cool. So it just goes to show. Who knows what's going to happen. I think my favourite part of the song is what you wrote, the chorus and that addition, and the bridge that we added at the end. I think that's really the highlight for me, and because it really identifies the two distinct sections of the song, the very tender, delicate verses. Yeah. People are expressing their deep emotion, and then just the emotional outbursts in the chorus. It works really nicely.
That's right. And the choruses and the bridge are just a big slap in the face, very dynamic in contrast to the quieter verses, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's cool to have a little bit of that difference. Yeah, anyway, that's After All.